Hi everyone! In this video will be a flip through of the amazing coloring book. Coloring book for those who love to coloring landscapes. And it's all about art of Tomas Kinkade. You know that I love Kinkade. I have already made video about his paintings. I have already tried to use several of his color palettes in the books by Teresa Goodrich, but of course to have the whole book based on the paintings by Kinkade. It's absolutely amazing. It's book from the new publisher for me. It's Posh, and I've never tried books from this publisher, and I was very pleasantly surprised how high quality this book is. Everything is printed on bright white paper. Binding is glued, but it's quite strong, but in the same time it's quite possible to lay flat book on the table. And I do love that on the left side we have original painting and on the right side we have line art. I'm not sure if it ever will be possible to color at least a little bit close to the original by Kinkade, but I definitely will try. I do love how they converted paintings into line art. Probably I would prefer to have less black lines on the skies and where they represent reflections on the wet street or in the water, but everything else is quite nice. Almost all images are very detailed, just like paintings by Kinkade. Usually, when I color something in the coloring books, even if there is original in color, like in the books by Selina Fenwick or Jasmine Beckett Griffith, I don't like to copy original painting, but here I definitely will try to copy as close as possible all the paintings here, because I always was in love with all the colors which Kinkade used for the sky, for highlights, for reflections, for shadows. This very warm pinkish yellow color which he used for the evening time, all those reflections in the water. So all these things you can learn using this coloring book. I must confess that for now I simply used this book as a uh, inspiration, as an art book by Tomas Kinkade. Since I got this gift, I have already looked through it several times and I tried to notice for myself all those wonderful colors for the roofs, for the bricks, for the cobblestones, for green. And I love that here gathered paintings for all 4 seasons, so it will be very pleasant to color this book during the whole year. And you know, I thought that I was quite familiar with the art of Kinkade, but here I discovered so many new paintings. Paper is quite nice, as I said. I don't think that I will be using a lot of watercolors here. I think that as a first layer for the underpaint, I will be using more opaque paints like acrylic or gouache paints, and then I plan to work on details using regular pencils. I hope that in such way I will be able to get rid of the excessive black lines, and also that with paints which are less requiring to the amount of water, I won't ruin all those beautiful paintings on the left. Just look at these beautiful colors on the sky. Of course, I wouldn't say that this book is for beginners. It's very detailed, and if you want to be close to the original, you definitely need to work together with paints and pencils. But in the same time, this book is very thick, and inside we have so many pictures that definitely you won't be able to do all of them. So maybe even the beginner can select several pictures which he like slightly less and start practicing there. And it's the thing which I plan to do. I will select several pictures where I will be testing different mediums, and then by gathering some experience, I plan to move to those paintings which I always liked, which are my favorites. I am sure that this book also will give me additional inspirations to do pages in Teresa Goodrich book and in Romantic Country. I know that there are several coloring books based on the paintings by Kinkade, but I am crazy happy that I received this one. I can't say that I'm a huge fan of the paintings where there are also Disney characters. I prefer to have these classic landscapes. I hope that you also like this book. I am crazy happy that I have received this gift. It's absolutely amazing and it's 100% for my taste. I hope that I won't be a total coward and that I will soon start to color in this book. And of course, I hope for your support. If you do have this book, please share with me which mediums you used. I definitely want to be as close to the original paintings as possible. Thank you for watching and I hope to show you this book in my next videos very soon.